everyone, this is Shruti Parashar. Welcome to my channel Biology 360. Today I am going to discuss the topic modifications of root. This topic is important for students studying in ICSE, CBSE, HSC and IGCSE board, and also for students preparing for competitive exams like NEET, Olympiad and other competitive exams. When roots have to perform some special type of function in addition to their normal function, they develop some structural changes. Such roots are called as metamorphosed roots. So, what exactly are the metamorphosed roots? Now, we all know the main function of the root is to absorb water and minerals from the soil. So, when the roots have to perform some extra function other than their normal function, the roots develop certain structural changes, and such roots are called as metamorphosed roots. Let's proceed with the modifications of taproot. Now, as you all know, taproot is also called as primary root system, and this taproot system is a very well developed system. These roots they develop or they penetrate quite deep into the soil. So let's see the modifications of taproot. First, food storage. The fusiform root is swollen in the middle and tapering towards both ends, forming spindle-shaped structure. For example, radish. And the binomial name of radish is Raphanus sativus. So what is a fusiform root? This root is swollen in the middle and it is tapering at both the ends. So such type of root is called as fusiform root, and the root is modified for food storage. The conical root is broad at its morphological base and narrows down towards its apex. Example, carrot or Docus carota. So in conical root, the base is quite wide, it is quite broad, and then the apex it narrows down, as we see conical root in carrot. In napiform root, base of root is highly swollen, almost spherical in shape, and abruptly narrows down towards its apex. Example, beet or Beta vulgaris. So the beetroot that we eat, it is basically a root. It's a napiform root. And this root, the base of this root, it is swollen and it is almost spherical in shape. Second modification of taproot is for respiration. Such roots which are modified for respiration are called as pneumatophores or respiratory roots. These roots are commonly seen in halophytes. Halophytes are the plants that grow in saline water. The main root system of these plants do not get sufficient air for respiration as soil is waterlogged. Due to this, the mineral absorption of plant also gets affected. So, respiratory roots are special roots which are negatively geotropic. Negatively geotropic means these roots they grow above the soil. Instead of growing below the soil, they are above the soil, and therefore they are called as negatively geotropic. The roots show presence of lenticels, that is, they have minute pores for gaseous exchange. So on the surface of the respiratory roots, we find small pores, minute pores, which are called as lenticels, and these are important for gaseous exchange. So in this picture, we see the different type of roots. We see conical root, we see fusiform root, we see respiratory roots or pneumatophores, etc. Modifications of adventitious roots. Adventitious roots are also known as fibrous roots. These roots do not grow very deep into the soil. So the modifications of adventitious root is for food storage. Number one, simple tuberous roots. These roots they become swollen and they do not show definite shape. They are produced singly. For example, sweet potato. So the sweet potato that we eat, it is basically a type of adventitious root and it is modified for food storage. This sweet potato, it is swollen and it do not show any definite shape. A cluster of roots arising from one point which becomes thick and fleshy due to storage of food is known as fasciculated tuberous root, as we see this in dahlia and asparagus. So what exactly are the fasciculated tuberous roots? These roots are formed in cluster and they arise from one point. They are quite thick and fleshy. The cluster of long, slender roots become enlarged at the tips, forming nodules, is known as nodulose roots. So nodulose roots, these are quite slender. They become enlarged at the tip and then they form the nodules. Fourth type of adventitious roots which are modified for food storage are called as beaded roots or moniliform roots. These roots are swellings at regular intervals like beads of a necklace, and we see such type of roots in spinach. So these are the different pictures of adventitious roots, the modified adventitious roots. So we see a tuberous root as we see this in sweet potato. We have fasciculated roots where a bunch of roots are arising from one point. Then we have nodulose roots where the roots are swollen at the tips. Moniliform or beaded roots. We see these roots in spinach. And we have annulated roots. So these are the different modifications of the adventitious roots. Second, for mechanical support. So adventitious roots are also modified for giving mechanical support to the plant. Number one, prop roots. These roots arise from horizontal branches of tree like banyan tree and they grow vertically downwards till they penetrate the soil. So these roots are mainly required for giving support to the plant. Stilt roots. These roots arise from a few lower nodes of a weak stem in some monocot shrubs and small trees. Example, maize, jowar and sugarcane. These roots show multiple root caps. So stilt roots, they arise from the lower nodes. And generally we see these stilt roots in monocotyledonous plants. Third are the plank roots or buttress roots. They often develop at the base of large trees and they form plank-like extensions around stem. Example, silk, cotton and peepal tree. So in this slide, we see the different images of the roots that gives mechanical support. We see prop roots, stilt roots, and we also see the buttress roots. Friends, do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to receive all the notifications of the latest biology videos. Also, don't forget to post your comments. Thank you.